Namaste, welcome. I trust you are as much interested in raising intelligent kids as I am. Thank you for that. One question that children often ask, or other people ask children, other children discuss among themselves, and they ask adults, parents, teachers. Is there one God or many gods? Before touching that question, one has to have some understanding of what is God. Typically, we understand God, some people understand God as someone personified with superior qualities, superior powers, creativity, intelligence, and that personality, supreme personality, has created the universe, which includes us, humans. Another way to look at it is that the concept of God is not an individualized concept, an idea. There is someone sitting in heavens and created the world. So there is a God and there is God's creation. Two aspects. And in the creation, there are many creatures. Some of them are intelligent enough to ask this question, that what is my relationship with creation, the rest of creation, and with God? Who am I? So what we understand, and to a large extent it makes sense, scientific sense, as well as deeper spiritual, intellectual understanding, that whatever or whoever God is, the concept of God, is present in the creation. For example, each species of flower has a different fragrance, and you can tell, oh, this is rose. What I'm smelling, beautiful, is the fragrance of rose. Or any other flower. Jasmine, hundreds of flowers. And you can tell this is the smell of this flower, that flower, and the other flower. How do you know? Or how is it possible? One way to look at it is that that particular flower, the species of flower, is indirectly, in a subtle way, present in the fragrance that it produces. You can consider other qualities, the experience you have when you sit in the wind is blowing gently, very strongly, you cannot balance in a storm, or rain, or you see things growing, the birds chirping and flying, all these things happen. And you are observing it. There is life form, therefore you exist as a specimen of life form. So in a way, what I am made of, everything that exists, I am representing. I am a symbol of all that exists. Earth, water, air, fire, energy in different forms, the space, and I also represent the entire history of creation. I exist because certain species prior to me existed, from which I evolved, and from me, or the kinds of me, another hopefully more intelligent species will evolve. So if I am connected with everything, whatever I do, the way I write, the way I speak, the way I walk, the way I sleep, the way I work, an aspect of me is present there. Same applies to everyone else. And using this way of thinking also applies to concept of God. That whatever God has created or whatever exists in creation represents, is a symbol of certain qualities of the concept of God. So an aspect, an element, in a micro sense, God is present in everything that exists, or God is present in everything that God creates. In that case, we can pay respect to, we can be grateful to, thankful to everything that exists, that is helping me exist. So if I worship a tree, I don't consider the tree only the tree is God. But the tree is also a symbol, a representation of the creative power of God, of nature. Or I can worship stone, or I can worship mountain, I can worship rivers, I can worship animals, or the sky, or the earth, and the sun, and the moon. Everything is worth deserving our respect, our prayers, our attention, our care. So we can also worship other individuals, our role models, certain leaders, certain great scientists, writers, scholars, thinkers, sages. No harm paying respect to everything that exists. So looking at it from this point of view, everything is a representation of God. And since there are millions and billions of things that exist in nature, in existence, all of them deserve our respect, reverence. So this explains the idea of many gods, infinite number of gods. Some people say there are millions of gods. I would say millions is not enough. Everything is God, so there are billions and trillions of gods or symbols of God. So whether you believe in one God or many gods does not really make much difference. It depends on your point of looking at it, how you experience life and your presence in nature. That is up to you. So when children know this, they can discuss the topic rather than being embarrassed about it or feel ignorant. I don't know, how come nobody told me? So if the kids understand this, their minds will open up. They will be able to discuss it, or when the question is asked, they can answer it in their own way. So I thought I will convey certain ideas, my understanding, share with you, and hopefully you will contemplate on it and share with others, especially children. Thank you.